face and just kick it like Tybo. And possibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that hack all on the floor. Smack that hack, give me some more. Smack that hack till you get so. Smack that hack, oh. Smack that hack all on the floor. Smack that hack, give me some more. Smack that hack till you get so. Smack that hack, oh. Smack that hack all on the floor. Smack that hack, give me some more. Smack that hack till you get so. Smack that hack, oh.
Welcome back. The prep series, 16 weeks out from the ICN Adelaide titles. So, just packed some bags, done a lovely drive through the Adelaide Hills. Little bit of sports mode going on, won't lie, that was some good fun. And just came through the most hectic little dirt driveway to lead me to my 3-day course. Very excited to dive into some deep study over the next 3 days or 2.5 days, as I'll be doing my breathwork and meditation facilitators course with Mr. Ben Clark, the Empowered Academy. I've been a learning, what call myself, let's put these windows up. I've been a friend of Ben's for a long time and done lots of study with Ben. Dived into all his courses, and I've just been fascinated by meditation, the power of breath work, and how it resonates with me, and like how I use it as a tool to manage my own stress and to manage my own anxiety, because at some point we'll have it, and when things are perhaps chaotic and stressful and really hard and quite demanding at times, I have found personally that breathwork has helped a lot, and so has meditating. So that's why I'm here, because I really truly believe that's something that I am passionate about. It's something that I really enjoy myself and I can deliver as a coach. So, over the next 2.5 days, I'm going to take you along the ride. Come for the journey. We have an incredible Airbnb that we're studying. I am studying for the next 2.5 days. Just got here. Beautiful location in Stirling, Adelaide. So, we're going to dive in. Not normally something I do, because I've had to pack my food. A little bit tricky. It's going to be off training, but because we're 16 weeks out and we're still a long way from the show, it's a great opportunity for me to dive into something like this right now, take a couple of days off training and focus on really, my program is called Recalibrate. So it'd be recalibrating my mindset, recalibrating my nervous system, finding some amazing peace and some calm. And from breath, really, deep diving into some conscious, subconscious places and letting go of all that's inside, hopefully. So we're about to unload, find our spot and dive deep into the next couple of days. 12-hour days, big days. The schedule's quite strong. The studying, meditation, breath work. We'll be doing hikes. We're going to be doing some workouts together. We're going to be doing like some quite long meditations and just basically diving in and just immersing myself in some cool deep shit, because I'm not afraid to dig deep into my subconscious mind. I'm not afraid to explore the unknown, and I'm ringing Ben Clark. Welcome to the day one vlog, captain's vlog. It is a fucking fresh, like 8 degrees here in Stirling this morning, and we're just about to go for a run. Mr. Bodybuilder hasn't run for, I don't know, easily 6 months. And Ben has been training for marathons, ultra marathons, Ironmans, and I haven't done any of that. So we are skinned up, ready to go. I'm gonna put a GoPro on, see if I can grab some footage, because it's gonna be all uphill runs here, and it's gonna be interesting to see how I go, because like I said, I don't run very often, so wish me luck. So
somehow I survived the run with Ben. An hour running, minus me stopping and walking a couple of times. 7Ks. I haven't run in probably like 8 months, 12 months, easily. So fair to say I'm absolutely fucked and my quads are so sore, it's not even funny. So that's how we started that. That's how we started the day. Interesting that I'm reading, obviously, this book, and he's an adventure runner, and also swam around Great Britain. So it's the strategies for an unbreakable mind and body. That was being tested to my own self just then in regards to like the pain threshold that I was going through. And I think the difference between very specific training that you're going through over the last, probably the couple of years, Ben, has, you know, transferred into, you know, running and triathlons and Ironmans, adventure running. And I've been spending the last 2 years bodybuilding as such, weight training, and used to a stimulus of reps and sets, and then you stop. That was very hard for me. That really tested me out mentally. I found that my cardio capacity was great. I actually still had plenty of fuel in the tank cardiovascular wise and was able to continue, but it was more so the quads that were giving in, my lower back and my erectors that were slowing me down. That was really tough, but this is what sort of, I guess, these sorts of courses and you know, things are for, is to testing your resilience, testing your mindsets, testing your body and your mind, and then learning to be able to then control your state and do what I would say to clients and, you know, some of the coaching programs. It's like do an observation, do an observe and report how you recovered and how you were able to bring yourself back into a regulating breath and then slow yourself back down, because the next pretty much 12 hours of this day will be a thing of yoga, breathwork, study, and recovery. So yeah, I'm gonna have a small breakfast. Ben said don't fill up, like I'm absolutely starving. I actually don't have scales. I don't have any scales here. I forgot scales. It was the most important thing for me to bring, but I just thought the next couple of days I'll just do what I can. So I've actually got watermelon. I'm not gonna eat all of that. I'll probably have like 200 grams of that. I'm just gonna have some raspberries just to put some glycogen back in, because I can feel that I'm quite depleted, and I just did an hour run, which I haven't run for 12 months, on no food. So it's fair to say that I'm quite hectically starving. So stay tuned for my meal that I'll probably have. I'm probably gonna have oats, that way I've got some like long sustainable energy. I'll pump a heap of protein powder in there and create a big breakfast, and we'll try and measure and weigh roughly how much is there. So that's the captain's vlog, and yeah, I'm gonna be very sore. My quads are absolutely destroyed. But I'm a little bit surprised about my abilities to be able to do a run after not running for so long.
So we'll start up strap by the side. Start it back down. So welcome back. We are doing a massive breakfast. After doing a amazing stretch and yoga session and some breath work, but I've roughly got 90 grams of oats, 2 scoops of the goat of vanilla flavors, vanilla ice cream, and no shit, this is wild. On just the creaminess of this vanilla is wild. I'm gonna add some salt, and I'm actually gonna crunch up one of these bad boys on top, just to give me plenty of fuel and recovery and sustainability. And I don't normally have that much gluten, as you guys know, but for sustained energy over the next couple of hours, I'm gonna need it. Oh man. Well, 13 and a half hours later, I have had a shower and I'm just in bed ready to finish off some nighttime journaling and writing some practicals and doing some tests for tomorrow. Ben said we're going to run again tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if that happens because my legs are so sore. But it has been an extremely physical and mental day of extremes, like mental capacity. I dived into some pretty heavy intermediate breath work today. Ben has guided me through quite a journey, my own journey. There was a lot of emotional release and just the power of learning breath work is something that I knew was I knew was amazing. I knew it was powerful. I know the benefits. I know that the science behind the benefits. Mentioning it to people and mentioning it to clients and practicing it myself, but taking yourself to another place and almost the quantum realm changes when you followed breath work down the rabbit hole. And I had some very deep emotional breakthroughs, I guess you could say. I believe that everyone's probably got something somewhere, that comes from the deep core of your body that you don't even know is there. This comes down to downloaded traumas, things that have happened in your life, stress, anxieties, life, anything that, you suppress is the energy source within your body. The prana is that life force that is breath. And when it's been able to be energized within yourself and it is expelled out, that's why you do see people crying and losing their mind and conniptions and shaking. And you see it from an outside perspective and you're like, oh, that's bullshit. And it's not. When people hold a lot in and they struggle with their own demons in their own ways, I'm sure people can have some extremely amazing breakthroughs, and I can definitely see the benefits of it now. Hence why I'm here, hence why I'm doing it myself, and helps why I'm pushing myself outside my comfort zone to test the boundaries of my own resilience, my own mental capacity, my own deep subconscious mind. And I think that's what it's like as a person. It's not just about doing a run, getting on a bodybuilding stage. There's so much more to life that's meant to be, to be lived. And there's so much more about us as the human body and how much can you explore. I think that's really, for me, I hadn't really broken down many 2023 goals, but, to reach a new, perhaps a new level of my own spirituality has been something that has maybe come into fruition after today. That the deep dive behind, helping more people use breath work as a tool to help them overcome their stresses and anxieties and overcome the chaos in people's lives. So that's the captain's vlog. I'm mentally very fucking trained because I didn't just deep dive into that one. I deep dived into multiple ones, which was just me and Ben working together one-on-one. So there was no place to hide. In courses you can kind of just leave it alone, but there was no place to hide today. Plus a 7K run. So I've done about almost 20,000 steps today. Did 26,000 steps yesterday. Didn't weigh and measure today, just been consuming appropriate amount and still tracking it with MyFitnessPal as well. So I'm gonna finish off with a bit of nighttime work. I'm gonna track my ring to make sure that hopefully I have a really good sleep. And then sometimes I even like listen to my headphones before I go to bed. I'll find like a deep meditation music and I'll put that on to help make me like, you know, fall into a state of calm. I'm not gonna do any more meditating today, but I just like the music that helps me sleep and sometimes helps you fall into a deep REM sleep, because your sleep is something that I'll go into. We're gonna do a whole nother video on that one as well. But the importance of your sleep for recovery, your health, your immune system, your nervous system, for your fat loss, for your muscle tissue. It is like the king of kings, and that's something that I have worked on a lot myself, and in my last show spent a lot of time trying to optimize my sleep as best I can. So yeah, a bit of deep emotion, a bit of deep chat, and you know, I want to take you guys on the experience of, like I said to you at the beginning, just the average person, but just wants to deep dive into an experience that you can show people that I'm here now and experiencing some new things. And within a couple of weeks, you're going to see a whole different level. You're going to see training, you're going to see struggles, you're going to see the deficit and the real nitty gritty behind what it takes to get ready for a bodybuilding show. And maybe doing this course is another way of building my resilience and acquiring the tools that I need to become the best version of myself, to be able to push myself to like breaking point, but maintain, you know, achievable things. So yeah.
Always.